What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray J here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla. I'm going to talk about the upcoming news for Tesla, what happened over the weekend, what the media is saying, and finally I'm going to give you guys my price prediction for Tesla for Monday and the upcoming week and the future. Before I get started, guys, I have to mention two quick things. First off, I'm not a financial, legal, or taxation expert, so do not take this as financial, legal, or taxation advice. Also, if you can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but it benefits the entire community as a whole. It helps more people learn about Tesla, investing, and all about their favorite stocks. It helps people learn and become more confident in their convictions and just become more educated and more woke about their favorite stocks. With that said and done, guys, with a technical analysis of Tesla, obviously, Tesla went to a high of $692 before consolidating just a little bit. It tested the $675 range of support before closing at $680. It was a green day, up over 1.01% last Friday. And that may have to do because there were people that were shorting Tesla and there were people that were spreading lots of FUD about Tesla. But simultaneously, there were big things that happened regarding Tesla, from its D1 chips to its Tesla bots that will be coming out in the future. Those came out on AI Day, and that was looking really good. I think the updates about its autonomous technology were good, but I'm not sure that anything extremely groundbreaking did happen. I think the most groundbreaking thing was the Tesla bot. However, Tesla didn't actually release a robot, nor did they actually build one yet. So they basically had a person that was basically role playing as their robot, and that has led to a lot of FUD that did happen. So this makes me a little bit sad for Tesla for the upcoming week. Maybe for Monday may actually be a red day because there has been so much FUD that came out this past weekend. I'm just going to go over what the mainstream media is saying. And I mean, for me, it's really, really sad. Now, obviously, we're bullish for Tesla in the long run, but I'm just going to talk about the short run. So, there was an article on CNN that talked about how investigators probing Tesla autopilot crashes. There was more and more and more reports about the crash that happened. They mentioned something that a former Navy flight pilot and Duke University professor have been talking about, the inability for them to sustain attention. And they were talking about how the manufacturing of the Tesla cars and their autonomous driving has so many flaws. So people are criticizing Tesla for that, and they also mentioned the term hands free that's being misused. So that's some FUD out there. Obviously, you guys know that Tesla autopilots tend to be safe, extremely safe, actually, in that accidents like this or crashes are very, 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 very rare, extremely rare. Now, I just want you guys to know something, that there is so much FUD out there. The media is tricking people and bashing Tesla and trying to get it to crash. I mean, they've been doing this for years upon years upon years. I also want to talk about something else that they mentioned. This wasn't just mentioned by CNN, but other articles mentioned it as well. It says, want a new Tesla, you're going to have to wait a while. So they're also talking about the chip shortage that has been going on. It still is affecting many, many companies and EV companies, from Xpeng to Li Auto to Rivian to Tesla, and also many other manufacturing companies that are entering the EV market, such as Ford and Jaguar and VW. They are actually being affected as well by the chip shortage. So obviously, the mainstream media is exploding and they're screaming about this issue, trying to make Tesla look horrible, because there have been delays out there that have happened to Tesla, and that's a little bit sad for especially their most expensive cars, such as the Model S and Model X. And people are saying that if you were to buy one, you'd probably have to wait until March or April. And that may be a bit of an exaggeration, but there is massive truths behind it, because of the fact that there's not only a shortage, but there are parts of auto plants that have been shutting down across the world, which have made it really, really, really hard for Tesla. But this is not just a Tesla issue. As you guys know, it's an external problem that happened. And this is obviously an issue that's going to get, you know, dealt with. I mean, the article does do something good, and it mentions that this is also affecting Toyota and Volkswagen and GM and Ford and many other companies out there. Even Southeast Asia companies as well have been heavily, heavily affected. But I just want you guys to know that there's a lot of FUD out there. Okay, they're trying to trick people into thinking that Tesla, they're bashing it, they're putting the blame on Tesla, they're trying to trick people. And this, even though the mainstream media tends to not be extremely trusted by millions of people, it does tend to affect Tesla in terms of its share price, in terms of how well it does, especially for the week and in the short term. But I want to go over something very, very interesting. I did see one good article that came out just today. It says that Tesla has new dark wheels coming out, and they do look very, very beautiful, in my opinion. So that could be potentially good for Tesla. Um, I don't necessarily think that this will affect its share price out there, but this was a once in a lifetime, a really, really, really good opportunity. And for once, the mainstream media said something very, very good about Tesla. So I really just wanted to call that out. So that's out there. But the big, big thing over the weekend that I was mentioning was the fact that Tesla's robots has come out and the mainstream media is bashing it. So The Verge has said, don't overthink it. Elon Musk's Tesla bots is a joke. You know what happens when you bet against Elon Musk. I highly recommend not doing that. Whether you bet against him during what happened last year in 2020. If you bet against him by shorting Tesla, you'd be down so much money. If you bet against a SpaceX, you would lose as well. And this obviously shows the robots, how cool it actually looked. But in this article, you could clearly see that people are attacking, they're dismissing the idea of robots. They think that it's crazy that Elon Musk said that Teslas are robots without wheels. I highly, highly agree with him, though. Teslas are essentially robots if you think about it. They they are able to think, they're able to see things, they're able to use semi-sentient technology like robots. So I do agree that he's correct that Teslas are robots, and I do think that there could be huge things coming for the Tesla bond. But obviously Tesla's not prioritizing it. This is kind of something they're doing on the side, something for fun as of right now. But in the future I could see something huge coming for this, and there's no telling what Elon Musk or Tesla as a company have in store for the robot. But as of right now, there hasn't been a huge, 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 huge thing coming for the robot. Elon Musk simply had a person dress as it, and then he showed the design, the specs of it, and wanted people to get involved. So this is no reason as to why you should attack him or the company or anything like that, because I still believe in massive potential for the robot and Tesla as a whole. But you just have to know, guys, the mainstream media is attacking the robot, saying that it's not going to work, it's this, it's that. And the last thing I want to go over is another article from Spectrum. It basically states that Elon Musk has no idea what he's doing with the Tesla bot. Do you guys actually think he has no idea what he's doing? I highly doubt that, guys. But we saw the specs. It's about 5'8". It could carry about 45 pounds. Weigh 125 pounds is how much it would weigh. Deadlift 150 pounds. It has a walking speed of 5 miles per hour, and it's able to lift 10 pounds with its arm based off its extended lift. When it extends its arms, it can lift 10 pounds. So that's not bad considering that's a humanoid robot. It's able to walk around, it's able to do new things, and that would be a massive innovation. So I do think it's really cool, and I definitely think it should, people should consider building it, and Tesla should pursue it. So I think that if this does come out and Tesla starts releasing them to function and assist humans in their daily lives, it could be really, really, really cool, guys. It could be absolutely cool. But as you know, guys, the mainstream media has just been bashing Tesla like crazy. So with all these FUD articles coming out, I do think that Tesla is going to have a red day tomorrow. I'm not a fortune teller, so to take my predictions with a grain of salt. Obviously, we know that Tesla has massive potential, and in the upcoming years, it should have passed $1,000. But right now, and my prediction for Monday is that I think Tesla is going to drop, consolidate around the $670 range. It might come a little bit up before closing once again at around 675, 673, somewhere around there. That's where I test that level of support, is where Tesla's going to fall out. I think it's going to be pretty stagnant for tomorrow. But once again, guys, we are not just looking at Tesla for tomorrow. I simply give these predictions because viewers have asked me to do it, and my fans, my audiences love the idea of just looking into Tesla, the news, and what is possibly going to happen based off technical analysis. But look, even though you're going to take what I say with a grain of salt, my predictions may not be perfect, as anything could happen. But at the end of the day, it's interesting to learn about Tesla. It's interesting to learn about the company and what might happen. But once again, we're in it for the long term. So massive, massive potential in the long term, and patience is key for Tesla. So first off, I want to thank you so much for listening, guys. I really, really hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will most definitely see you on the next one.